Hello, Ran here, aka Mac, and welcome. So, better late than never, the Aegis Eclipse. Now this is a mid-range stealth bomber capable of sneaking behind enemy lines to deliver a high damage strike. Now in this video, we will take a look at the Eclipse's strength, its weaknesses, and help you decide whether it's for you or not. To start with, its stats: it is 21 meters in length, it weighs 17 tons, it is a one-person crew, it has 2 Tier 2 primary engines, 10 Tier 1 maneuvering thrusters, 1 size 1 power plant, and 2 size 1 shields. Weapons wise, it has 2 size 2 fixed mounts, which is undetermined as to the weapons, but they will be ballistics apparently, and 3 size 9 Talon torpedoes. Now the Aegis Eclipse is very powerful, but only if used in the right situation. This is not going to be able to go toe to toe with fighter craft, but it can pack a large punch way above its weight class. However, it's not too durable, nor is it agile. So it is known that the Eclipse uses stealth class components. Now, this component class type provides the lowest emissions in infrared and electromagnetics, but at the expense of raw output and durability. What this means is that you will not be glowing up on enemy radars, but you won't have the best or the strongest components. The stealth components can be used on other ships, however the Eclipse comes fitted with them as default. Now you will be able to swap out for other components, but stealth is one of its biggest assets, so to be honest, doing so would not be a good idea. So anyway, what role is for this mid-range bomber? We already have 3 other bombers. We have the Gladiator, the Vanguard Harbinger, and the Retaliator, but each one has trade-offs and would suit particular roles, which the Eclipse would not, and vice versa. So the Eclipse is intended to sneak into enemy territory and get close enough to its target to ensure a direct impact with one or hopefully all of the torpedoes, after which hauling ass and getting out of the danger zone without taking too much damage. Now it's a dedicated stealth bomber, only used for specific missions, not to be brought out of the hangar if there is no need. During the Q&A, they went into a little detail regarding its capabilities against particular ships. Now this is all speculation as balancing is still underway, but it's how the designers see this working. And so how they put it is that a pair of Eclipses going unnoticed attacking an Aegis with its shields down and its defensive turrets disabled can cripple the ship if they hit it in the right areas. Now this is obviously a kind of hypothetical scenario. The chances of finding an Aegis with its shields down would be very slim, let alone not fighting back. But it does kind of show 2 things. The first thing is that the Eclipse can really pack a good punch with the size 9 torpedoes, and the second thing is that the Aegis can take a serious beating. It said nothing about destroying the Aegis, only crippling it. They did actually say that sub-cap ships would be much more vulnerable, and a lone Connie would be eaten alive. However, taking on a cap ship would require a much larger force of people working together. So who would buy the Eclipse and how would they use it? Now the Eclipse is a combat ship through and through. There is no other role for it than to be stealthy, attacking ships using the large payload. No variants are planned as yet either. It should be bought by people who plan on engaging in ship combat. Security orgs with the capabilities of maybe taking on larger ships, or even pirates looking to disable ships like the sort of on the scale of the Aegis. I see a security group being hired to strike a pirate base maybe, of which may house ships like the Polaris or the Aegis, just hoping to get a sneaky strike disabling, the most powerful ships first. They would benefit from it. Or a pirate org sitting in wait for a large cargo ship to come along and disable its chances of escaping, allowing the pirates to board. Now the biggest asset for the Eclipse, aside from the huge torpedoes, is its stealth capabilities. If the ship is able to get into enemy territory unnoticed, it has a lot more uses, so although it's a dedicated bomber, I feel it would be handy to conduct maybe surveillance or get a man on the ground unseen. As I've said, there are no variants planned, but that's how we could utilise it separately from just a bomber. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on the Eclipse. It's been out a little while now. We're actually just about to see the Nox go to concept sale. Do you own one? Are you planning to use one or buy one? What would you use it for most importantly? Don't forget we are giving away a Starter and Starter package throughout the month of June, so just subscribe and comment on any video throughout the month of June. If you want to follow me on Twitch, streaming 5 times a week, Twitter, Instagram, that would really help me out, and be sure to hit that little bell button in YouTube just so you get notified when my videos come up. Share it with your friends and enemies, and I shall see you next time.